testing out a ton of games, and I've compiled the top 15 best offline games for Android and iOS in 2025. If you've got any awesome offline game suggestions of your own, drop them in the comments below. Without further ado, let's dive in. Number 15. Beyond a Steel Sky is basically a cyberpunk point-and-click adventure where you play Robert Foster, trying to unravel the mysteries of futuristic city. The art style is super cool, kind of comic booky, and the world is just weird and wonderful. I spent half my time wandering around, talking to robots with questionable personalities, and trying to figure out how to combine random objects to solve puzzles. I can recommend this game to those who like puzzling and challenging games. Before we continue, I would like to mention the sponsor of today's video. Angel Legion is a 3D hero idle RPG that could easily take a place on any best of mobile games list. What's so great about this is how well it works when you can't be on your phone. You can collect resources even when you're not actively playing, and then claim them when you return. Also explore the star map early on to ensure you don't miss essential upgrade resources. Angel Legion is more than just a game about collecting resources. It offers a relaxed and casual experience. While the early part of the game involves more active play, the mid to late stages only need about 10 to 15 minutes of your time each day. Angel Legion also has extensive character customization. All the I-Class and above characters are fully customizable in how they look. There's also a bunch of 2D and 3D scenes to check out, combo skills to use, and a really useful dismiss feature which lets you get back all the resources you've used for upgrades. Honestly, I'm having so much fun with Angel Legion. It would be awesome to see you in the game with me. I've put the download link and more details in the description below. Number 14. Zombie War: New World is basically a good-looking third-person zombie shooter game. I was genuinely impressed with how polished everything looked, explosions were epic, and the zombie hordes were suitably gross. But the game definitely needs some more love from the developers. The character animations were a bit stiff, and enemy AI is just horrible. They often just running straight at me without any real strategy. I really hope the developers keep updating this game because it has a ton of potential. Number 13. Celestial Edge is a new offline RPG game for mobile devices. I really like the graphics and combat gameplay, but it's definitely early days. You can tell it needs more stuff, like the story's a bit thin and it could use more to do. Basically, if you're looking for a chill offline RPG where you can just smack some monsters and enjoy some nice visuals, Celestial Edge is worth a look. Number 12. Desert 1943 throws you right into the thick of World War II, defending your base against wave after wave of enemy soldiers. After each wave, you get to spend your hard-earned cash on new guns or upgrades for your base, which adds a nice strategic element. The environments and weapons look decent enough, and the whole defend the base gameplay loop is surprisingly addictive. Honestly, it's a pretty solid time waster. If you're a fan of World War II shooters and you need something to keep your thumbs busy, give it a shot. Number 11.
I cannot find a job.
Have you tried looking in tech?
No. Tech companies laid everybody off. They're not.
Elite Warzone is basically packing offline battle royale, zombie campaign, and online multiplayer into one game. I spent a decent amount of time just bouncing between the different modes, trying them all out. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the graphics. They look pretty dated, like something from a few years back. But the gameplay is smooth and the game is well optimized. It's like a budget-friendly shooter that delivers on the gameplay front, even if it's a bit rough around the edges. Number 10. Heretic Gods is an old-school action RPG with a ton of loot, skills, and character customization, all packed into a surprisingly small download size under 200 MB. You get that classic ARPG loop of finding loot, leveling up, and tweaking your build, which is always satisfying. My only real gripe with Heretic Gods is the tab targeting combat. It feels a bit clunky and dated compared to more modern action RPGs. I personally prefer a more fluid, action-oriented combat system, but that's just my preference. If you're a fan of old-school Diablo-style RPGs, Heretic Gods is definitely worth checking out. Number 9. World War Royale is not going to win any awards for innovation or groundbreaking gameplay, but if you're looking for a simple, offline battle royale to kill a few hours, it'll do the trick. It's got a few different game modes, which is nice, so you're not just stuck playing the same thing over and over. The graphics are okay, the gameplay is simple, and the AI isn't exactly brilliant. It's more of a casual, pick up and play kind of game. Number 8. Let's be honest, Vilnius Racing is definitely not going to be winning any Best Mobile Racing Game awards anytime soon. The game modes and maps are pretty limited, which is a bit of a bummer, but it's got some serious potential. The graphics and car models are surprisingly good. I found myself having a decent time just cruising around, even with the limited content. The controls are responsive enough, and the overall feel of the game is enjoyable. If developers add more game modes and tracks, it could become a genuinely great mobile racing game. Number 7. Forager looks all cute and innocent, like a pixelated little farming sim, but let me tell you, it's a dangerous beast. I know, it sounds ridiculous, but this game is seriously addictive. I sat down to play for just a few minutes and ended up losing 4 hours of my life. You start by chopping down trees and mining rocks, then suddenly you're building automated farms, fighting slimes, and exploring ancient ruins. If you're looking for a game that'll suck you in and not let go, Forager is your new best friend. Number 6. Same Room Same Day is a pretty intense psychological horror FPS game. You're basically fighting someone's inner demons, which is a pretty cool concept, but it can also be seriously freaky. The combat can be really tough, some of the boss fights are downright brutal, and I definitely had a few moments where I wanted to rage quit. If you're into psychological horror and you've got a decent phone, Same Room Same Day is worth checking out. Number 5. Fears to Fathom is, without a doubt, one of the most genuinely terrifying mobile horror experiences I've had in a long time. Seriously, this game knows how to build suspense. The graphics are chillingly realistic, the atmospheric music is spot on, and the storytelling is just phenomenal. It's the way the game slowly builds the tension, making you feel like you're actually alone in a creepy house, and something is definitely not right. Fears to Fathom is a must-play if you're a fan of horror games and you want a truly immersive and scary experience on your phone. Number 4. "157 Online is trying to be the Brazilian GTA. It's got potential, even if it's still very much in its early stages. Offline single-player mode is basically just you, a car, and an empty city. No NPCs, no missions, no quests, nothing. It does have online multiplayer, which is where the fun is, especially if you're playing with friends. Right now, it's a good game for free roaming and messing around with friends online. If the developers keep working on it and add more content, this game could be something really cool." Number 3. Erythros Light is a survival game with a focus on a more realistic, grounded experience. You're trying to survive in a harsh environment, and it's less about fantastical creatures and more about the challenges of basic survival. It's a slower-paced game, where patience and observation are rewarded. If you like the idea of a realistic survival experience, where you have to rely on your own skills and resourcefulness, Erythros Light is worth checking out. Number 2. Van Life Simulator is a game where you live the van life. It's very chill game. You drive around in your van, find places to park, customize your ride, and try to make a buck. Now, it's not going to blow your mind with crazy graphics or intense gameplay. It's a simple, laid-back experience. But if you're looking for a game to unwind with after a long day, or if you've ever dreamed of living in a van and exploring the open road, Van Life Simulator might just be your jam. Number 1. Another classic Resident Evil title making its way to our tiny screens, and honestly, it looks amazing. I'm still kind of mind blown that they managed to cram such a visually stunning game onto a phone. In Resident Evil 3 Mobile, you get that classic Resident Evil tension, the creepy atmosphere, and, of course, the terrifying nemesis chasing you around. It's currently iOS only, which is a huge bummer for us Android users. I'm really hoping they port it to Android soon, because I'm dying to see how it plays on my device.
No way!